Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the new TYRANID Boarding Patrol box set, and I'll break down all the points and prices. We've seen 3 new sets now for Boarding Patrols. We've got Necrons, Tyranids and Grey Knights. I've already done the video for the Necrons, so that's up on the channel, so if you'd like to check that out, that'll be linked at the end of this video. But now we're going to focus on the Tyranids, so we'll have a look at the units that are included. I'll work out all the points and break them down for each unit so you know exactly what you'll get from the box set, and then we can have a look at the prices. I'll go through the UK prices first, and then we'll see just how much this will be in all the other countries too. Altogether, this box set is going to give you 6 Tyranid Warriors, 8 Gene Stealers and 1 Broodlord. So this is specifically put together for the new boarding actions way to play, but of course you can include this in any regular 40k army or even in Kill Team as well. I think this would be a nice box set for that, and we'll talk about that later on in the video. Let's start looking at the points then. So we've got the Broodlord first of all. So 1 Broodlord is going to be included, has your HQ choice. That's 120 points. Then there's 6 Warriors, which you can split into 2 units of 3 each, with a total of 180 points. And then there's 8 Gene Stealers, which are going to be 1 unit, so you can put 8 in a unit if you want to. That comes to 128 points. That gives you your HQ with the Broodlord, 2 potential troop units with the Warriors, and 1 elite unit with the Gene Stealers. Altogether, that gives you 428 points, so you're a little bit short of the 500 allowance for the new boarding actions muster rules. With the Boarding Patrol detachment rules, you're allowed either none or just 1 HQ unit. You can have 0 to 3 troop units and 0 to 3 elite units. So what you could do to bring those points up to 500 mark is put 4 more Gene Stealers into the mix and then split those up into 2 units of 6 each. And that might be quite good for the boarding actions because you can really get across the battlefield quickly, you can get those objective markers covered, and I think the Gene Stealers being so fast would be a really cool way to have 2 units of those really pushing forward with then the support of the Warriors following up. Another option is just to buff them up with all the different additional items and war gear that you can give them. So potentially there's at least 177 more points that you can add to the models that are included in this set. So if you do give them things like the toxin sacs and the adrenal glands, that kind of thing, you could easily get this up to 500 points, no problem at all. So you've got quite a bit of flexibility and some options about how you put this army together. So really there's the potential for at least 605 points here. You could probably squeeze some more out of it if you wanted to. So for a 500 point Boarding Patrol, I think this is really cool. Get those additional items on there, buff up the ones you've got, or try and find 4 more Gene Stealers and make 2 units of 6 of each. Right, now it's time to look at the prices, and we'll have a look at the individual prices for each of these units, and then we can work out how much value we'll get from this set. Before we do that though, thanks so much to everyone who's been signing up to Patreon to be part of the first 100 Patreons on my channel. I'm on a mission to get 100 Patrons, and once we reach that target, I'll start doing narrative battle reports, and then there'll be some extra perks related to that for Patreon members. So really excited to do that and looking forward to getting there together. And a massive thank you to everyone who's joined so far. It's really cool of you, and thanks so much for that support. If you'd like to join or find out more about how you can get these narrative battle reports going on, then there's a link in the description down below. Okay, let's get on with these prices then. So we'll have a look at the Broodlord first. So this is a single model, and that's going to set you back £26 if you pay the full price. The 6 Warriors, they come in 3 per pack, £35 per pack. So for 2 packs, that'll be £70. 1 set of 8 Gene Stealers would be £22.50. So altogether, the total value is £118.50 at the full RRP. Now, if they do offer this Boarding Patrol for the same price as they did the Space Marine Boarding Patrol, we can expect this for £65, which is a pretty good saving here. You're going to save 45% off the RRP if you were to buy these separately. But it gets better than that because we never want to pay that full RRP anyway. And if you go to your friendly local game store or online retailers, and I'll put some links in the description down below to Wayland Games, Element Games and Firestorm Games, where you can save up to 20% on sets like these, and you also support me on the channel as I get a small commission from sales made through those links. So So that's the best way to get these if you're fortunate enough to have them in your area. If you can get that 20% discount, that's going to bring this price down to £52, which I think, for what's included, that's a really great way to start playing with the Tyranids. I quite like the Combat Patrol as well, though. I think that's really good. The Start Collecting set before was fantastic, but this is really good, and I think you'd really have fun putting this together and playing with them. Let's have a look at the prices for different countries now, and I'm just going to stick with that full £65 RRP, because I believe in some countries you don't get the discounts, so like we're lucky enough to get here in the UK. So UK price, £65, US should be $110, Euros will be 85, Australian dollars 170, terrible exchange rate for you guys, you don't get a good deal, nor does New Zealand, 200 New Zealand dollars, which translates to about 104 British pounds, so that's a crazy markup. Then you've got Canadian dollars, 130, and if you're in Japan, 14.3 thousand yen. There we go then, that's the prices, and so for 428 to potentially 600 or more points, that's what it's going to cost you, and if you can get a discount on top, even better, that'll be a great bonus. Altogether, this box set is going to give you 15 models. You're going to get potentially 4 units to play with if you split those warriors up into 2 units of 3 each, and then if you just picked up 4 more Gene Stealers, you could even have a 5-unit boarding patrol here, so that would be quite cool. I think that's the way I would like to play it rather than buffing them. See if I can get hold of some more Gene Stealers. I think this could be a potentially good box set for Kill Team as well as 40k. The Broodlord, you're not going to be able to use that, but the other models would be a great roster to put together for Kill Team using those compendium rules. If you are looking to get these for Kill Team, then just bear in mind there's another release coming in the next 3 months or so, and there's a good chance we're going to get some Tyranids in there, so look out for that. Also, the rumours going around for the new 10th edition of 40k, we're seeing Tyranids popping up all over the place there in those rumours. So there could be a complete update of the army as well for the Tyranids. So we could expect to see a lot of that coming for 10th edition in the summer, and then with the new 10th edition, we'll get new starter sets, and those are normally great value with some awesome models in. So this could be the year of the Tyranids, we'll have to wait and see. But I think if you didn't want to wait for any of that and just take the chance, then this could be a really good way to get started with a new army. While I think this is certainly good for new players, I'm not sure if it's good for existing players because they put that HQ unit in there, the Broodlord. What we saw with the Necrons yesterday is there's no HQ, which makes it very appealing to both new and existing players. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think? Do you think this would be good for players who already play Tyranids to add these to their army? Or do you think that there's a chance that they're probably going to have all of these and you wouldn't want another Broodlord? So let me know what you think in the comments section below. It'd be great to hear your thoughts. If you're interested in having a look at that Necron point and price set breakdown, that's already up on the channel and I'll link to it at the end of this video. I'll also be creating the video for the Grey Knights where we'll go through all the contents just like we did here, and so if you're looking forward to that one, that should be out either later today or at the very latest early tomorrow morning. And in the meantime, I'll put the links in the description and the comments down below to my Patreon so you can check out those new perks that I've put on there and be one of the first 100 Patreons, which is really exciting. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Hope it was helpful and gave you a good idea about what to expect from this Tyranid Boarding Patrol box set. If you did like it, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games.